if you say no.
Evidently I missed a trainer, so... a good thing it went back after all. Samuel. See, I'm faster than a fucking Dodrio, but a Tentacool, or Tentacruel rather, is the big bad guy that outspeeds me. Oh yeah, protect, or as I call it, delaying the inevitable. Seems like, unlike my Platinum LP, I've had the worst luck thus far. Why does it keep on doing that? Is it gonna... well, I guess that's a good idea, but at the same time... nothing I could do. Yeah, I actually quite enjoyed the remake of this game, Alpha Sapphire. I know it wasn't the most popular... there's a lot of hate for the Gen 3 remakes, and I guess I get it to an extent. I don't know. I have somewhat polarizing opinions on the Pokémon games and what I think of each one. At the same time, like, Gen 1 through 4, I all think are pretty good, like, they're satisfactory. Gen 4 is obviously my favorite, but, like, the first 4 main gens I don't really have, like, a major gripe with, and then there's... why does that do so much? Holy shit. As I'll always say, Gen 5, especially Black and White 1, I just did not enjoy. I don't think they're good games on a fundamental level. As fun as that would be, I'll say no to it. I just don't think they're very good games. I almost have the exact same opinion on the regular Gen 6 games, being X and Y. It's hard for me to say, like, X and Y are just... they just kind of exist to me. I don't think they're abysmally unplayable, but they're certainly ridiculously easy. Like, some of the easiest games I've ever played in my life. Well, I say games, I only ever really played X, but they're bad in the same level of X or than Black and White being bad, but like for different reasons, I guess. So I'm not a big fan. But I loved Alpha Sapphire, honestly. I thought Alpha Sapphire was a really fun, faithful remake of Sapphire, and I don't really understand why everyone had such a problem with it. Like, I liked it a lot. And you know what? I'll even say this. I liked Sun and Moon quite a bit. I haven't played Gen 8 yet as of this recording. The funny thing is I've had the money for it, I just haven't gotten around to it, really. It's more so that I just haven't gotten to it. If I bought it now, I would never end up getting to really sink my teeth into it, so to speak, just because my backlog right now is too big. So I wouldn't really put a ton of focus into trying to get it right now. Even though my girlfriend wants me to. I just... wait a minute, what? Is my repel? Oh. I guess it is. It is. Might be. Now, what is TM29? Is that psychic? It is. Can any of my Pokemon besides the Gardevoir? No. Well, what's the point? And these don't do anything. Fair enough. But, like I was saying, yeah, I wouldn't really... I don't have much of a point in getting those games right now, but... they look okay. I've already heard, like, every major criticism, and yes, I do agree that the animations are not great at all. Like, if I had to critique the game from an aesthetic standpoint, then yeah, it doesn't look great. I won't even try to sugarcoat that. Oh! This is kind of a cool little callback here. He mentions this whole family, and his name is Vito. Kind of having that same naming scheme as the Winstraight family, all the way back from the 3rd gem. I knew it would miss on the first try. Let's just try to persevere here. Luckily, I do have my never-missing move just in case, but maybe I can land something worth talking about here. And thanks to my magnet, I have better damage there anyway, so... lucky me. Let's see if I can pull something out of my ass here. Maybe not. Well, if that's his best move against me, I could kind of pull, you know what I mean, I could gamble here. Because he could use it again, I wouldn't die, but he might make me flinch, which isn't good. No? Okay, I'll take it. Let's see. I'm thinking, what could a Kadabra have that would particularly hurt me that bad? Future sight, huh? Depending on how much damage I do here... Okay, okay! I see you playing, bro. Getting those crits. The question is, can I safely switch out? Let's see here. Yeah, returning from my adjournment there, that was certainly one of the biggest triumphs in my life, is like getting over that honestly pretty bad depression I had been going through since kind of early mid-2010. And for the better, well, not the better part, for half of that previous LP there, things were just not going great, so it feels good to say that I beat that all by myself. And by the time I had uploaded the final part of the LP, that was where I was at in life. There's gotta be something here. I know there is. There we go. And that is kind of the, I guess you could call it kind of a full circle of the redemption run, as it were. Because that was, in and of itself, a way that I redeemed my sense of self-worth. Where do I even go from here is the question. That was the psychic TM. Oh, did I switch my Pokemon? I probably did. Yeah, I did. Might be... Yeah, it was like interesting being gone for as long as I was. Like, everyone was like, where the hell is PD1 Piranha? I had actually lost quite a few subscribers back then, just because I was gone for an inordinate amount of time. Even though I wasn't like super popular or anything, it was just the fact that I lost a good amount of subs just for being MIA for an extended period of time. Because I didn't really, like, tell anyone. I didn't know what the hell was going on, and, you know, I didn't have any computer access, so I couldn't exactly just say, oh, by the way, my computer's fucked. You know, I just had to assume in good faith that people knew what was actually going on. And it ultimately was what it was, you know. But it was kind of funny just being, like I said, just going off the internet, aside from, like, my Xbox buddies, because most people didn't know where the hell I was or anything like that. Wow, okay. No more vocalists then, that's fun. Because I'm not going back a second time. Why is Golbat so much faster than my entire party? I was hoping for a Paralyze there just to finish things up. Like, seriously, Air Cutter is a 55 power move. It's not particularly that strong. Jeez, no more Flamethrower either? Alright. I'll do this with free Pokemon, I don't care. Yeah, it's faster than everything I have. Like, this must be max EVs at this point. Let's see. I can at least heal my Hellcatty, though. I guess that is kind of an interesting mechanic for Repel, just for the fact that it can help you get higher level Pokemon, kind of like the legendary beasts and whatnot, but I'm kind of lost again, so I may have to go back just for the sake of figuring out what the hell I'm doing, because I don't have any moves that can hit this guy. I can't believe a wild Golbat was the end of me. It's kind of like when I was doing the stream of Doom 2016, and like one of the random low-level, like, whatever kind of guys just completely destroyed me. See, like, I don't understand the speed in this particular sense, because my Delcatty is faster, but yet my Sharpedo couldn't outspeed. What's up with that? What's up with that? Yellow cowards don't even smoke crack. Yeah, if all that leads to is the Psychic TM, then like, what the hell do you do to actually get anywhere in this fucking maze? Like, that's the damage you would expect Wing Attack to do. It's a 60 power move coming off of a Pokemon with, like, not particularly great attack stat. I'd get that, at least. But then I'm over here getting, like, one or two shotted by these guys, and it's like, what the fuck? But I'll take the levels for anybody I can get, even if it's like, I can't get shit for playing Grover Vocalist now, but you know what? I'm wondering. All these halfway zombies. I was gonna say, does Rare Candy revive Pokemon, or not? And this should be confusing, yo. And I can't hit Lyron, unfortunately, so let's get out of here. I'm not sure if the, like, repertoire of wild Pokemon was changed in Emerald or not. It could have been. I'm not ruling out that possibility. See, now it's faster than me. Like, do we have a tie? Is that what's going on here? Was I just speed tying over and over again a minute ago? This is like the most inconsistent I've ever had, like, speed be in a Pokemon game, so forgive me if I'm a little dumbfounded here. Or should I say, stupefied. I remember, like, when I learned about that word back in grade school, and they're like, no, it doesn't mean you turn stupid, it's like a totally different connotation there. Should I heal Big the Cat? Let's see. Yeah, might as well. My fighting force is pretty slim right now, because I don't have my Cradilly. This is one of the, like, worst things about old Pokemon games. You have to have all these ridiculous, unnecessary HMs. I've already been here, so that's pointless. So where do I go from here? I've already been over the water on both sides. So you can tell I've been where, like, Waterfall would have been, because that wouldn't necessarily help. Sucks I can't hit Sableye, or else I would fuck him up for some XP, but normal types, you know, how they are. How is this more confusing than the fucking Sinnoh Victory Road when I just said that was a lot harder in general? See, once again, now I'm slower. What is the mechanic that determines this? Like, am I missing a key mechanic of Pokemon here? It's funny that Golbat does that much damage, because, like, Air Cutter in later generations was actually a special attack, so kind of weird to think about now in this gen where the split was not yet a thing. So it's forgivable in that sense. Thankfully, I'm getting my Delcatty a little stronger through doing this. Finding my way... Fighting type, though, I won't risk that. Let's see if Sabrina can do it. She needs levels pretty bad, too. And Rock Tomb wouldn't be good, because Rock is not so great against fighting types, if y'all didn't know that. I remember there was like a couple of weaknesses and resistances I still didn't know back in the day of my competitive career, because, like, particularly Bug, I didn't know Bug was good against Dark for the longest time until someone used it against me. To be fair, it's kind of a weird, unorthodox weakness. 44, jeez. Overkill. But yeah, after that whole thing that I just mentioned about me getting over the depression and all that, my life took a very interesting direction, to say the least. Because for a long time after that, I was doing great. Like, I had entered my senior year of high school, I was making fantastic grades, I was pretty much on the path to success there. Look at it again! He's 2 levels higher than me, but I'm faster. What? Are we literally tied? I don't get this at all, what the fuck? But no, it was going great, and I had done a lot of stuff, to quote our boy DSP, behind the scenes. I had done a lot of quote-unquote behind-the-scenes stuff, while I was still in school, to work towards getting me a job, and long story short, my parents, being who they were, didn't want to work with me on that. I tried to get them to help me out, but they were just not interested in such an endeavor. So, it was going great. That whole summer after that was just utterly fantastic. A lot of good stuff was happening. And then, what fucked it all up, I had so much good shit going at the time, and just what totally fucked it all up was, I have this friend named Alan. He's a guy I've known since the 1st grade, and he wanted to, like, come over and hang out. And the thing is, I was already 19, almost 20 years old by this point, and I had done more for this house than anybody else that I lived with, so it was, like, I was so pissed off at this moment that I was, like, wanting to almost do, like, a hostile takeover, just because they, like, you know, my mom just thought she was hot shit for doing all this, and my job search had admittedly kind of stagnated a little bit. Like, it wasn't completely a DOA at that point, not yet anyway. I still had a chance here, but my mom and dad had both kind of backpedaled on their plans to get me a car, because one of the jobs I was going for wanted me to have a car so I can get to it faster, and they had even told me that to my face, so I was like, oh, yeah, alright, sure. You got it, homie? And I told them that, and they pretty much ended up spending a lot of their money on a bunch of bullshit. I'm not sure why they had that mindset about it, but they had essentially spent a lot of their money on frivolous, you know, a bunch of crap. So they had pulled out on their initial plan to help me out there. But I didn't give up, is the thing. I was still sticking with it for the long haul. Wow, okay. That was fair. But my friend Alan was actually helping me out on this whole job search thing, if you can believe it. He was kind of at the helm of helping me out, and he knew a couple of places that I didn't. We were talking about it. So he wanted to come over and hang out for a couple of days, and, you know, at the end of the day, that was my choice. But my mom kind of went into full bitch mode here and said, no, you can't do that, and I was like, you know, I tried to be as civil about it as I could, but I was really tired of getting pushed around like I was 10 years old, and so I let him come over anyway. He didn't bother. We pretty much stayed shut up in my room the entire time, so it's not like we had to, you know, bother a bunch of people, but it all came to a head, of course, when my grandfather and my mom came over and kind of not only tried to argue with me 2-on-1, which was totally unfair, because in the entire situation, I was completely right. They didn't want to admit it, but I was right the entire time. And God, I freaking hate this Victory Road! Because I can't go to that one little inlet over there. It's probably where I need to go, because I don't have Waterfall, and I want to go back for it, but I have to go back because I don't have any Pokemon left, and these stupid wild Pokemon that can outspeed me for no reason. There's 2 out of 3 of the encounters that I can't even hit whatsoever, so I gotta run. 44, though, like, that's kind of overkill, don't you think? But yeah, they basically bullied me out of having any chance of, what's the word? What is it where I keep giving my side of the story? There we go. Giving my side of the story. Alright. BRB. Fuck it. Okay, I admit my own stupidity here. All you had to do was go down one waterfall. There you go. No need for superfluous HMs there. Thankfully, all those wild encounters did give me some kind of boost there. I'm not sure why that strength rock even exists, because you don't really need it. You just walk right around it like so. And you're back on the surface level here. Let's see, who needs a level right now? Delcatty. Let's give you some time to shine here. Yeah, originally what I wanted to do back in those days was actually make a whole ass like update video on like why I was gone so long and all that. Because I really had been gone, if you want to count my last upload, all the way back since February. And it was the end of September when I came back. So, unfortunately, never got to make that though, just because I don't know, I got lazy about videos back in those days, kind of like how I do now. Get a lot of money from these guys too. That's just kind of how I was. Alright, here we are, my boys. Without even a full team, luck be with us, can we actually do this? Oh boy, this is gonna suck. Because we have to fight none other than, not me, not our useless-ass rival me, but Wally himself. Not Wally Wingert, the voice actor. He has such a good theme in the, what do you call it? In the remake. His theme is so fucking good. Okay, starting off with Altaria. Let's see if we can get Vocalist in here safely. Let's see. Come on, yeah, more than half. Okay, you're not, less than half, rather. Okay. Let's do this. Luckily, I do enjoy the regular battle theme in this game anyhow, so... Okay. We do 2 for 1. They even got a 2 for 1 special! They even make it special! Nacho cheese! Well, Vocalist is dead here, unfortunately, but... maybe I'll get... Yeah, you needed that crit real bad, Roselia. I know you did. Okay, you did good, you did good. Let's get Double Down in there. Come on, outspeed it. You can. There we go. Alright, we are 2 for 1 so far. 2 for 1 special. I fucking love that video. Okay. Gardevoir. Damn it, if only I had Sharpedo. You know what? I don't know what to do here. Shit. The thing is, my Gardevoir has a couple of things up its sleeve. I guess we're both gonna set up here. Gonna suck. The thing is, I still have Double Down just in case, but at the same time, it's gonna be a risk getting him even in the battle, much less actually doing anything. This is a risky one, y'all. But I have Calm Mind up 1 stage, so at least there's that. It's something. As long as I don't get my special defense lowered again, that would be fantastic. After I just got done raising it, putting all that work in, you know. Question is he going to use a full restore or not? Yep, there we go. No, Super Potion. Okay. Not the worst thing I could hope for. Okay. Let's keep our cool here. Yeah, I knew I'd miss. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna bring Double Down in and go for an aerial ace. If I can just take one hit. Because he's not boosted yet. Wow, okay. Shit. Damn, down to 2 Pokemon already. That didn't take long. I can't even hit him with this. Shit. What a perfect setup. Shit. On top of the defensive lower, too. Damn. Let's see if I can get a free switch in here. I'm gonna go for it. Probably not. No? Okay. Alright. You know what? You used one, so can I. And luckily his is female, so... I can get him to waste his time a little bit. Okay, we're 2 for 2. Hopefully he doesn't read my input here, so to speak. Not like a fighting game, but read my move. Magical Leaf. See if I can do that too. Ah, fuck. Wow. I might be dead. You know what? No, I don't accept that. That's bullshit. 20 full heals anyway, why not? Fuck. Well, there went my chances. It's gonna have to go for the good old Mew Mew Mew. That's what got us this far. Oh boy. This guy has all the luck in the world right now, and I have none of it. Nope, no chance. I got 2 cats in love here. As long as I can keep them that way. Okay, back to having the lead at the very least. This motherfucker knows his stuff. He's got a Delcatty after all. Damn, he's got so many damn potions too. Just a bottomless bag of those things, much like Dark Souls. We're down to the last one, folks. We can do this. We're gonna try to sing this thing. Okay, good. Now, just like our old buddy Necro once told us, let's keep this guy asleep. Because luckily for me, my last Pokemon besides Delcatty here can take this guy out in one clean hit. Oh no! Okay. Come on, take one hit. Okay, or just outspeed him. That works too. Holy shit, we actually did it. And our item usage was proportionate to his, so I say that was fair. If you can use 2 items, so can I. You can actually go back and fight him, by the way. But, regardless... Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The Victory Road. Fun fact, these arches were inspired by a certain shrine in Japan, where it's like the, also the arches you fly through in Star Fox were inspired by this. But, I'm gonna leave the grand finale for next time, so... we shall go inside the Pokemon League and take on the Elite Four and finally cement ourselves as champion in this lovely redemption run of Pokemon Sapphire. But until then, have a lovely and safe night. I'll see everyone.
bad, so